Hello there. Thanks for joining me again. How have you been filling in the time during lockdown? To judge by what I've seen on the internet and from what I've heard talking to friends, a lot of us are developing new skills in baking and cooking. There's even a Campbeltown lockdown recipes page on Facebook. And I've been doing it too. I started with a nice tomato and chickpea stew, unusual for me as it's a vegetarian dish and I'm an unreconstructed carnivore, but it was really delicious. My next effort was a banana loaf. I think the whole town has been making banana loaf. This one I made to a recipe by Mary Berry. I'm finding you can't go wrong with Mary's recipes. Then I got the bit between my teeth and made a chocolate cake to a recipe by my late mother-in-law. Delicious. It didn't last long. And the other week I took a great notion for some beef stroganoff and found a nice recipe for that. Beginner's luck maybe, but it came out really well. Most of us probably have a collection of recipe books. These are some of mine, though I have to confess I hardly ever use them. Because nowadays you can just go on the internet and find recipes galore. Far better than having a whole lot of recipe books gathering dust in the kitchen. So mine will be finding their way to the charity shop fairly soon. One book I could never throw out or give away is this one, my Bible. This is my King James Bible, given to me more than 50 years ago. And this is the Message Bible, a new translation that I was given at my ordination. Here's my favourite verse as you would read it in the King James Bible. It's John's Gospel, chapter 3, and verse 16. For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. I'm sure you all know it off by heart. Here's how it reads in the Message Bible. I'll read on to verse 17 this time. This is how much God loved the world. He gave his Son, his one and only Son, and this is why, so that no one need be destroyed. By believing in him, anyone can have a whole and lasting life. God didn't go to all the trouble of sending his Son merely to point an accusing finger, telling the world how bad it was. He came to help, to put the world right again. I think that speaks more directly to our hearts in language more like the language we use every day. Whichever way you read it, from the traditional King James Version or from the more up-to-date Message Version, the truth is the same. God has a recipe for making the world better, a recipe for our future life with him. That's a recipe worth trying. Until next time, stay safe, keep well, and may God bless you.